Okay, it's Wednesday. That means it's time for some more zero waste tips. So today I'm going to go through what I've got in my zero waste survival kit, so to speak, for when I'm out and about to avoid me using single-use plastic. So let's have a look. I feel like a Santa Claus here with my sack. So let's see what I've got in here first. First is a plastic tub. Now, you might be thinking, oh, Mr. Lee, we're not meant to be using plastic. The important thing about trying to reduce your waste, the most important thing, is use what you've got. Okay, so I've got several plastic tubs kicking around that I've accumulated over the years, and these are great for putting in various loose food items. I've used them for my croissant this morning. It stops your pastry getting crushed, which is really important. Okay, so using what you've got is a really, really vital key step. You don't need to go out and buy some eco-friendly stuff. Use what you've got. Let's see what else I've got. Next thing is a water bottle. Okay, so having a reusable water bottle that you can fill up at a tap. So we've got water fountains at school that you can use. So rather than buying a new drink each time, you can just fill up your water bottle with water or juice. Again, this is just a sports one that I've got for when I go out cycling, but I can use this at any time. I do have a nice insulated one as well for if I want a hot drink, but just use what you've got in the house. If you've got a sports bottle lying around, use that as your regular water bottle. Let's have a look at what Santa Claus has got in his sack next. Similarly, because I like hot drinks, I've got a reusable mug here. Again, this is a glass one, a bit of a posh one. I think this was a birthday or a Christmas present, but you can just have a plastic one. That's absolutely fine, so long as it's reusable. You can use that for when you get your Costa or Starbucks or Cafe Nero coffee or your local independent coffee shop, whatever it is. You can use that. You can see I've already used that for my coffee this morning. The next thing is a small cotton bag, and you see there's something in this already. I've got some bread for my lunch. Okay, so I always try and buy loose bread, loose rolls where possible to avoid having to deal with the plastic afterwards. But these are really useful. I've got a variety of these bags. But again, you don't necessarily have to go out and buy these. This is some nice organic cotton that I got from somewhere. But you don't have to buy these because they can be expensive for a cotton bag. You can actually make these yourself out of an old t-shirt, okay, old jumper, old trouser, whatever, with a bit of stitching. You can stitch it together. You can make several of these just from your old clothes. So recycle, reuse what you've got. And I know that Miss McLaughlin over in Textiles, she has projects where she makes bags like this with her classes. So I'll put some pictures up on the Google Classroom so you can have a look at the sorts of things you can make using your old t-shirts, etc. Okay, and the final thing is actually the bag itself. So again, I've got a nice sizable tote bag here, okay, made of cotton. But again, if you've got an old bag for life, a lot of the supermarkets have the big strong plastic bags, absolutely continue using that. That will last ages, those strong plastic bags. So you don't need to go out and buy yourself a nice cotton bag. Use what you've got in your house, use those strong plastic bags until they rip, and then maybe you can upgrade to one of these. Okay, so those are a few of my key items that I always have when I go out, pop them in my bag, pop them in my car, and it makes going to the shops, going out to cafes a lot easier because you don't have to buy that unwanted plastic. Okay, so those are my Wednesday zero waste tips. Hope you've enjoyed them. Tune in on Friday for our Hopeful Fridays sustainability success stories. See you then.